ideas are hanging in the air, so Magnus still has to find the move, and down to 6 minutes. Have you ever seen, please tell me, anyone in the chat, a game by Magnus Carlsen in a rapid time control when after move 15, he only had 6 minutes with the white pieces? I think we are writing history here.
Okay, knight g5 and knight f4. Wow, actually the clock just updated. It looks like Magnus has 2 minutes.
Wow.
Wait a second, what's this knight f4 about?
What is knight g5 about also, yeah?
Like you have the king on you. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
And then Richie is sensing the moment.
Queen
f3, queen f5 on the board.
Queen b5, it looks like.
Queen b5, yeah. Wow, queen b5 blitzed out.
Wants to
b5.
Stopping castles.
So no, you're no longer.
And you can't take that rook
because of checkmate. Yes.
Wow.
Let's just put this. Wow, stunner. Queen b5. What a move, and Magnus has no time on the clock.
Oh wow, this could be a surprising result if Magnus loses with the white pieces. And it usually bodes quite badly for the team, yeah, if Magnus loses.
Oof, and in so much trouble right from the beginning. And Jan is also looking in horror. Look at this.
Oh yeah, well Jan has been in a pretty boring endgame, playing very quickly, but without a lot of interesting stuff going on.
G3 played. I think G3 was played. That's what yeah, G3 on the board.
Okay, so he's trying to survive,
Is there any tactic? No.
So knight d3, he's going to sack the rook and then take on e4, go back with a queen.
Yeah, and then queen b1 check, queen d1, and the bishop on d6 is hanging. This is kind of the key resource of Magnus's defense. But also knight d3, rook takes, then f7 pawn is hanging. It's what a wild position.
It's very tricky. Is there a threat though? Let's say white to move, apart from obvious pawn takes knight, yeah? Or maybe it is enough of a threat.
That's a big threat, yeah. And Richie is, because he had to foresee the move g3, it was the only move.
So knight d3 is really the main move. Are there other options like rook takes e3? Takes e3 is actually.
Pawn takes and
knight
then you go knight d3.
But then
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's possible because you can never take on f7. What happened? Did he jump with something?
I mean, the white king will be very weak there, right? So maybe we need to look at that.
I am looking at the live board.
F6.
Richie played. He played f6. Wow.
Okay, also really interesting.
Very interesting, putting the pressure. What a move. Very uncomfortable for Magnus. Yeah,
I still can't take the rook.
Yes, and this g takes f4, f takes g5 operation, and then black's rook is joining the party with rook f8. Looks super scary.
Wow, the whole position is upside down.
Yeah, under a minute.
Well, Magnus's knight is... Okay, he took
fg5, fg5, all right. Okay, so rook f8, everything is as everyone knew already.
And now maybe queen e2.
Queen e2, rook e3?
Yeah, queen e2, rook e3
right?
finishes the game. Yeah, that's the big problem.
Okay, he was going to win the queen.
That's a stunner. Because f takes e3, bishop g3 check, rook f2, and queen e3, rook e8 wins the queen. So he had to go back to g2.
What?
But this is now hopelessly lost according to the computer.
b2 is hanging. Although I don't know if we even want to
And he can castle. No, then Magnus says, please, I give everything, just let me castle. But also some d4 ideas. No, I mean, okay, sorry, the rook on e4 is hanging, but some rook f8 and then d4.
How about bishop f4?
Bishop f4, also possible. Everything.
He has a lot of time. He has 8 minutes to figure this out.
Yes, so many options. With 8 minutes on the clock. Do we read? It's correct, yeah? Magnus has 22 seconds. Unbelievable. The only thing Richard has to to
So
make
what
sure
happens
that
on
he
bishop
comes
f4?
down.
How does he even
Yeah.
hold the bishop on e3?
Yeah. Let's put it on the board. I would love to
Meanwhile-
sacrifice the queen, but I cannot.
There's not a lot of ways to defend that bishop.
Yeah, queen f1 runs into rook takes e3 check. F e3, bishop g3 winning on the spot. So, but Richard is taking his time. Okay, bishop f4, rook d2 is rook d2 and then trying to go king d1, king c1. Artificial castle idea. Is that a way to try to survive? Maybe rook d2. One thing also, rook f8 followed by d4. Extremely tempting. Oops.
Nepo's game finished in a draw. Okay.
Lubov's game finished in a draw, which I'm very disappointed with. Who is?
Wow, but rook f8 played. Yeah, Richie is playing the move that I also somehow sense that now d4 is coming.
Win.
D3?
Don't we just win? Take e3, go bishop g3 check.
Yeah, and
take on b2.
It's over. Yeah, king d3 will be our only move. It can't really be holding on for too long.
Bishop f2
Yes,
to
bishop
to
f2.
show off a little bit.
Yes.
At the very end. Yeah.
Wow. So let's put rook e3 on the board.
Yeah, so this is the line
One takes.
we are discussing because it's forced and it's a tot wins on the spot. There is no defense against rook e3. And Jan looking at Magnus, is it correct? It's right what I'm seeing, but Richie took on b2 instead.
Which isn't terrible.
Oh, wow.
And the resignation. Wow, what
That's a huge result.
yeah, huge result. What a win, what a performance by Richard Rapport. He shocked Magnus Carlsen right from the
Oh,
opening.
I think the problem also is on queen.